Kevin Beets, one of the stars of Gold Rush, is embarking on an exciting new chapter in his mining career after years of working under his father, Tony Beets. Kevin has chosen to carve out his own path. This decision marks a significant shift in their relationship, transitioning from a father-son team to a more business-oriented partnership. Tony offered Kevin a piece of land in the Yukon, giving him the opportunity to prove himself as an independent miner. The 44-acre claim at Scryer Creek is a prime location, but it comes with strings attached. Kevin must pay his father a 10% royalty on whatever gold he uncovers. All you've got to do is prove yourself, Tony told Kevin, laying down the challenge for Kevin. This was a chance not only to step out of Tony's shadow, but to show the mining world that he could succeed on his own terms. Negotiating the lease wasn't without its challenges. Tony initially set the royalty rate between 10 to 15%, but Kevin pushed for a more favorable deal. Average royalties are around 10 to 15%. But I'm hoping for a better deal, Kevin admitted. After some discussion, Tony settled on the lower end of 10%, a figure Kevin deemed fair. With this agreement in place, Kevin set an ambitious goal to mine 1,000 ounces of gold during the season. That's a reasonable target if we can open enough ground, Kevin said. Optimistically, the financial stakes for Kevin and his partner Faith Tung couldn't be higher. The couple has invested their life savings into this venture, betting everything on their ability to make it work. Starting an independent operation from scratch is no small feat, and Kevin knew there were significant hurdles ahead. Equipment was one of the first challenges. Tony provided Kevin with a basic machinery to get started, but it wasn't top off the line. You're not getting the newest or the best, but it's enough to get you going, Tony told him, grateful for the gesture. Kevin took this as a challenge to prove his resourcefulness. Building the operation required more than just equipment. Kevin needed a wash plant, which he had to find and purchase, as well as a reliable crew to help him run the claim. Despite these obstacles, Kevin's excitement was palpable. I'm excited to get started, he shared. It's a big gamble, but it's time to show I have what it takes to be the boss. Kevin's decision to venture out on his own didn't come without friction. Before striking out, he had taken a year off from a family business to spend time with his wife Faith. This hiatus caused disappointment and tension within the Beets family. Tony, known for his tough love approach, was particularly upset by Kevin's decision to step away from mining. However, Tony's disappointment didn't diminish his unwavering support for his son. Their bond was put to the test early in Kevin's independent venture. While working on the claim, Kevin ran into a significant problem. A heavy machine became stuck in the rugged terrain. Despite their shifted relationship, Kevin didn't hesitate to call Tony for help. True to form, Tony stepped in, offering guidance and assistance. This moment underscored that while their dynamic had evolved, their connection as father and son remained unbreakable. Kevin has also been candid about his time working with Tony, acknowledging that it shaped him into the miner he is today. I learned a lot from Tony, including what not to do, Kevin reflected. While this remark highlights Kevin's desire to forge his own path, it also acknowledges the invaluable lessons he gained under Tony's mentorship. As the season progresses, Kevin and his team are working tirelessly to make their operation a success. The pressure is immense, not just to meet their goal of 1,000 ounces, but to establish themselves as a legitimate force in gold mining. For Kevin, this is more than just a business venture. It's a chance to prove his capability not only to the world, but also to himself. While Kevin's journey toward independence is still unfolding, one thing is clear: Tony's influence and support remain integral, even as Kevin strives to stand on his own. The legacy and lessons of the Beets family continue to guide him. This venture marks the beginning of a new era for Kevin, one where he can finally step out of his father's shadow while still honoring the family bond that has defined his career. Kevin Beets has been a prominent figure in Gold Rush since joining the show in its third season, building a reputation as a skilled and determined gold miner. With 16 years of experience in the mining industry, Kevin's journey is one of hard work, perseverance, and an ongoing quest to step out of his father's shadow and define his own legacy. Over the past decade, the Beets family has undergone significant changes, and those shifts have taken a toll on Kevin's relationship with Tony as the family expanded its operations and faced mounting pressures. Disagreements between father and son became more frequent and intense while Kevin sought to introduce efficiency and innovation. Tony often clung to his traditional methods, creating a constant push and pull dynamic. One of the defining moments of tension came when Kevin felt overshadowed by his father's praise for Parker Snobble. Tony publicly lauded Parr's accomplishments at Dominion Creek, celebrating his hard work and success. Watching his father express pride in someone outside the family left Kevin feeling overlooked and unappreciated. It's tough when you give everything to the family business and still feel invisible, Kevin admitted. As tensions flared, Kevin began to question his future within the family enterprise. During one argument with Tony, Kevin proposed a plan to solve a technical issue: quickly get every pump on the property and open up the first pontoon to pump it out. Tony dismissed the idea outright, replying, "That's not the way to do it." These recurring clashes drained Kevin's enthusiasm and heightened his frustrations. Eventually, Kevin reached a breaking point. After years of conflict, he decided to leave Paradise Hill and the family business behind. "It's just too much fighting," Kevin confessed. Walking away was not an easy choice, but it was a necessary step for him to rediscover his passion for mining and chart his own path. Now, Kevin is embarking on a bold new chapter. About 40 miles south of Paradise Hill, he has established his own independent operation, determined to prove himself as a capable leader and miner. "It feels good to finally be on my own," Kevin said. "I'm my own boss now, and it's up to me to make this work." Starting from scratch has not been without its challenges. Kevin and his partner, Faith Tung, have poured their life savings into this venture, from assembling a team to acquiring the necessary equipment. Every step requires meticulous planning and execution, yet Kevin remains optimistic. "I really want us to push our money, our show, our wins," he declared. Meanwhile, Tony has shifted his focus to his other children, Monica and Mike, who are stepping up to take on more responsibilities at Paradise Hill. Monica expressed her appreciation for the evolving dynamic. "My dad's getting less micromanaging, which makes my job a lot less stressful. I think he should trust us by now. I've been working here for almost 20 years. Despite these changes, Tony remains pragmatic about the family's future. "To me, everyone's expendable," he remarked. "You can be very hard to replace, but you're never irreplaceable." The Beets family is entering a transformative period. Kevin's departure marks the beginning of a new chapter, not just for him, but for the entire family. While Kevin is determined to establish himself as an independent force in the mining world, his siblings are stepping up to prove their capabilities under Tony's watchful eye. For Kevin, this journey is about more than gold. It's about personal growth, resilience, and carving out his place in the Beets family legacy. As he pushes forward, the mining world watches to see if Kevin Beets can truly shine on his own terms. For Tony, it's a test of whether his children can carry the torch of the family's gold mining empire into the future. The stakes are high, but Kevin is ready for the challenge. "This is our time to shine," he said, replaying serious ball now, and it's on the table for us to make this work.